After coming off of a splendid fine kaiju episode last week, we come back to just heartbreak and an epic fight scene. I was totally not expecting this. The Shinomiya household sure does love its tragedy, doesn't it? Kinda reminds me of the Todoroki household in a way. But I know what's the main question on your mind. What did this episode do differently from its manga counterpart? Kaiju No. 8 Season 2 Episode 4, titled The Man Called Isao Shinomiya, adapted a lot of manga chapters this week. 46 and 47, which was a quick recap, and then on to the main episode, which was 48 to 52. That's 5 manga chapters and a whole lot of panels to go with it. Holy heck. Interestingly enough, the episode started out with a quick flashback in true Kaiju No. 8 style, showing us how Kafka transformed and then finally swat this damn bug Kaiju No. 9. Well, truth be told, he isn't a bug. He's more akin or more in tune to a fungus like the cordyceps of the animal kingdom that take over ants' bodies, or the ones that reanimate dead bodies and infect others like in The Last of Us. There aren't much changes here as it relates to the flashback, or should I say the recap, except what I said in the last video, and if you haven't watched that yet, you should definitely do that. At any rate, the scene where we see this research guy walking over before he transforms wasn't in the manga. It actually looked as if Kaiju No. 9 just simply appeared behind the director in an instant, and I just knew these guys wouldn't arrive in time. This is typical anime trope. Our heroes are rushing off to save someone valuable only for them to arrive right when that person dies or is taken away. Sheesh, but he fought well, we could say. Also, did this episode seem a bit muted to you? The audio seemed to not have been finished, or the impact sounds may have not been added, or that could have just been me. This episode was amazing to having to adapt more than 3 manga chapters into a single episode, of course. Normally there would be pacing issues with the amount of manga adapted, with it jumping all over the place and such, but it wasn't so for this. Pretty much everything was blow for blow when it came onto the manga. But it's really crazy to think that this was Kaiju No. 9's plan all along. I honestly thought that he just wanted to take Kaiju No. 8's power. To think that he'd think far beyond that and try to take the power of other kaijus that were already integrated into weapons. That is incredibly interesting. His shape-shifting ability is really the greatest trait of all, and then his incredibly strategic brain comes into play. I wonder how they will defeat him if ever, because I think that he's getting away and then everyone will do their, anime training montage, which everyone will come together, and this will lead us into a huge fight, much like in JoJo's. Wait, is this whole series just a damn JoJo's reference? Holy crap, what an amazing upgrade to power that Kaiju No. 9 got, so much so that he was able to hold off both Kaiju No. 8 and Captain Narumi. But I mean, even if he could hold off Captain Narumi, it's a shock that he could block Kafka. It's like when Imperfect Cell became Perfect Cell. Everyone had to kneel before his power because all their powers were just pointless. And even though it's a bit of cliche to generate a tail and multiple eyes, I think it still looked badass and was worth the effort that he put into it. But where the hell is Mina's division? I hate not seeing our OJ team and have them sit out of this amazing fight, but I think that it would be best for everyone, as he would probably roll over all of them, and I don't want to see any of them die. But this episode was good. It gave us a bit of everything, a little emotional weight, and tipped odds in the favor of the bad guys a little. Let me know what your favorite scene of this episode was. Mine was when Kaiju No. 9 had his final transformation. Maybe this isn't even his final transformation, maybe he has more, who knows. I'm having mixed feelings about this episode. Though I liked it, I felt that there was something missing. I felt that I should have enjoyed it more, but it was a good episode either way. Let me know what you think, leave a like and a subscribe on your way out. I've been your host Kyle, peace out, stay safe out there V Nation, bye.